for a long time in terms of tech. But today, after 5 hours of trying to solve the problem, my laptop not connecting to the Wi-Fi, I thought I share this with you guys, because if I can save one person 1 minute in the life for not wasting it, whatever they're into, then I achieved everything. And in the past decade, I've been wasting so much time and life that I just want to make sure that no one does that. Now, I have a Lenovo G70-70. It's a very old gentleman called the Monster, and I had never problems with that laptop. It always connected, and it was all straightforward and everything. Now, today I wanted to connect around 2 o'clock, and it connected to everybody, to the high fly of the pretty fly of the neighbors, and Katie's hotspot, and 15 people in the neighborhood. Everybody was on it except my own router. But the people around me, and also my two phones and all this, were happily connecting. And I just got wind down and wind down and wind down. But while I was searching and researching, I cleaned the laptop. So 10 years of grease came off of it. So it's now half a kilo lighter. But nevertheless, I went to ChatGPT and started, cracking down on the faults. And I've done everything what I read and more. Restarted the laptop 15 times, because after every time you change some settings, you should restart. And I interrupted one of the flatmates' working habits. No, not working habits, a job, because of restarting the router. Waited the 30 seconds, unplugged it, plug it back, tack, 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 wait, and it just didn't work. And I got more frustrated and more frustrated. Yes, of course, in the time being while I was waiting and cleaning, and then I did bits and bobs as well, but it just did not want to connect. I have called Virgin, and they started to kind of crack down on it and went for it, and it didn't go, and everything is fine on their side. And the problem is, for everything is fine on their side, is that they can't really send out an engineer, because then who's going to pay for it? And some of those engineers coming out, I'm not sure they know how to switch on a laptop. I mean, they own for sure, but to find really a problem and dig into a laptop like properly, I'm not sure the random Virgin Media engineer can come and just quickly jump into a laptop and fix it. I mean, if there's something with the broadband, they can do it. But I didn't think it was anything wrong with the broadband, because nobody complained, and I had my two phones on it, and it happily worked. Now, I appreciate that you now say, yeah, but what's the point, man? Where's the fault? You don't want to listen to all this crap. No, I know you don't. But in the end of the day, you have the choice now to listen for 10 minutes to this, or you spend 4 hours or 6 hours to figure it out yourself. And the magic will be that after every minute from now onwards, I'm gonna drop a word which will help you, or helped me, to solve the problem. So in minute 5, the word is going to be R. Yeah, like Roger or Rico, for that matter. So I'm talking to this lady, and she's trying her best, and she says, okay, give me 3 minutes, because I need to do this and that. And then she comes back and said, look, it's absolutely fine on my side. And I don't know, what can we do? And I said, look, I don't know. But then I'm going to the laptops where it says networks, the past networks. And I see that very router, the name of it, was already on this computer once. So some months ago, I must have connected to this router, which I didn't remember. So that gave me even more frustration, because if it works once, it should really work twice. Not always, but most of the times. Now we're coming up to the second letter, and by the end of this video, you will be able to put together the story if you listen. But if you just fast forward and drop it in and out, it's not good enough. This time I want to hang it there. This time I want to hang it there. I just want to put it in and out. No, put it in there and let it there. So the next letter is E, for echo, or for England, for that matter. Now this lady was determined. I liked her. She was going for it. She said, no, I like it, because there is something on the router, a setting I can see on my display, she said, which I cannot activate. And this could well be the problem for the whole thing. But I'm technically not able to do it. I also don't have the knowledge. So let me ask my colleague. So again, back and forward, she's asking the colleague, and it's just not happening. And she said, look, we switched everything on now, so there's not much I can do for you. Now, the third letter is coming up. S for sugar. Okay? S for sugar. Or for Spain, for that matter. Hopefully my next destination very soon. Shit for this place. Right. And she said, but look, if that laptop was already connected to this router, then go in there and maybe do the forget network. Forget network, and then, yeah, okay, I forgot network again, restarted the machine. Nothing again. Now I have to give you the fourth letter, don't I? Because you are desperate. But again, you can listen to this video for 10 minutes or waste 6 hours. It's completely up to you, right? So the fourth letter is E, for echo, or England again. Now, but she doesn't want to give up. She does not want to give up. And I started liking her. I'm like, yeah, I like determined people, I like people who never give up, who just push forward. And I said, listen. But then she said, look, there's not much I can do for you. But I said, okay, look, fine, I respect that. 40 minutes on the phone with her. But what would you do if you would be me? So you don't get the support because it's not the broadband. But it doesn't work. What can I do? She said, all right, okay, let me do another round. Let me do another check. And she's going like, look, this box, I couldn't take it, and really does my head in. But I said, look, if there is an opportunity and an option that it might be the broadband, then I want an engineer. I really do. And she said, I agree. I sort you out, but let's do this. So the fifth letter is T. It's T for Tommy, or for Theodore. And now we have the 10 minutes. So if you stayed until now, then I will be able to tell you. And you use that word, what I just said, and put it into a hole. Yeah? Put it into a small hole. And when you're in that small hole, it's not going to be wet. It's not going to be hairy. but it's gonna make a click. And not when you hit that click or that click, sorry. No. It's a mechanical click, like click. And when you pushed it in there, your toothpick or your pencil, then you leave it there for 1 minute and boom, it came back, man. It came back. And I asked her, where are you from? And she said she's from Newcastle. And I love those Geordie girls, man. I love every girl, but the Geordies in particular. Anyway, she didn't want to give me her number, but I gave her mine. So let's see what happens.